signing in, and oh, do I have a problem. Look at me. Just look at me. My skin is like turned this horrible red color. You can see my hair is gone. I think I should have learned a few things. Googled a couple of things before working with uranium. So, as it looks like I have some radiation poisoning, probably. Hopefully not too bad. Hopefully I can get over this without too much of a problem. But I hope your day is blessed. As you can see here, as I'm picking up the remnants of the UFO tree, I have been working on layout. It's a slow process, unfortunately, but yeah, we got the layout of the animal farm in there. We have the layout of what's going to be a crop farm. The reason I don't have a corridor here is because I want a corridor going out. So the crop farm will be accessed through on the first floor through the animal farm, and on the second or so floor from the mob farm. Now this is the mob farm. This is how I've got it laid out. These will be cheat farms. Absolutely cheat farms. These will not be legitimate in any way. And I don't care. But yeah, this is for the hostile mob farms. As you see, I got the basic layout of some of my more basic farms, and I'll have to thinking about putting like elevators over here. And then killing chambers below. I'm going to put in the mob farms that I need absolutely the most right now first, when I get to it. And then, yeah, let's see. Over this way, there's going to be like the villager trading hall. And yeah, that'll be accessed through this. Yeah, so you got villager trading hall over there. I've got more trees to whack, more forests to move. And then down there, redstone, lab, basement, starter house, stuff like that. I'll actually hopefully start getting the rest of my stuff moved in and out of the way. But I'm working on it. But yeah, I wanted to show you how far I'd gotten in on layout. I have still not put a roof over these poor guys' heads, but I'm working on it. Gonna have a nice garden here. Just every floor will have a crop. Every floor will have a crop. And with this building, I did something different. With the first three, I pushed it in and then put the color. This time, I'm pushing the color out on this one. It made sense because I had no other place to put elevators. I'd like to find a geode soon because I want to put glass in these so I can see the production. I don't have blank ink yet. That's going to be one of the first ones to go in probably. But yeah, we're slowly working on it. Slowly working on it. I've been doing a lot of grinding. As you can see, I've cleared out a lot of trees already. I've been making glass. I've been making concrete. I've done some resource gathering. I've been doing lots of stuff. In spite of the skin problem. But yeah, I'm going to continue to work on layout. I had bees spawn naturally, and I'm not sure how they did it because mob spawning is still turned off. But these guys have been hanging out, which is cool. I can actually get bees legitimately without cheating for them too. And they will soon have an apiary. You can hear them buzzing. And I'm still eating soup to support the soup crew. Soup group, whatever they're called. Go ahead and take a nap here real quick. And there we go. But yeah, I mean, suppose I should see a doctor about the whole skin condition thing, but I'm gonna wing it for now unless it gets worse. I mean, what's losing a little hair and turning a little red for a bit? Other than that, I'm gonna get to it. Alright, so I've got more of the layout done now. Been working and tweaking and working and tweaking. This over here is going to be the villager hall. You see, I got stalls. I should have enough for 8 each or so, at least 8 each of the ones that I actually want. And then over there, ta-da, is going to be like the starter house. This area here will be the starter house, and going up. The next one down is going to be a lab, because why not? I'm going to try again. I'm going to start slow this time. I'm not going to mess with the big stuff until I know what I'm doing. And then a couple of floors up or so is going to be the redstone area. Eventually this will wrap around. I got to figure out what I'm going to do terraforming wise. I am doing a little bit of terraforming. It doesn't look great, but it is functional. I replanted most of the forest over that way. But yeah, now you're starting to see the layout and how it's going to look. Now I gotta prioritize which ones I'm going to finish. Probably definitely the crafting ones and some of the animal and crop ones first. And then, I don't know, I may just kind of finish things as I need them. Which is another wonderful bad habit of mine. And it's getting darker, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright, take a nap here and... But now you've got a good idea. Let me see if I can, see how my render distance is going to do. See if I can... Yeah, here we go. This is, the basic general idea of the layout of the base. There's going to be more fun stuff. There is. I gotta do a bit more terraforming. I gotta slowly move those crops over into that building. Yeah, I've gotta make... The iron building is still gonna go off that corner. But I haven't figured out how to do an iron farm yet. And then, yeah. It's looking really good. It is looking really good. Coming along quite well. At least I'm really happy with it. It does... Again, this is a very different style from what I used to do. I'm used to doing. There's that space right there that I think I'm going to turn into an apiary. And then there's that space over there that I think I'm going to turn into a stable for the horses. Or at least one horse. Something to get around with. Then we've got a gate going that way. And a gate going that way. And then, of course, my bridges and stuff over there to get to my mines and whatnot. But yeah, very, very happy with this. I think the first thing I'm going to do is finish that so I can get a roof over them. That way I can put in the redstone without fear of water. I already looked at that. Always waits for afternoon to page me, hey, verse of the day. It's like I do that in the morning. when I get up, whenever I get up. Yep, there's one of the saplings I planted right there, but it looks like a lot of them have already grown. Good. I just thickened the forest and moved it over, that's all. But yeah, dyes are in heavy need right now, so I'm gonna need that. It's over here. Miscellaneous crafting, textiles. Textiles is like the least needed at this point, but I do need a place to store the stuff. But yeah, the flower farm and the dyes, I definitely need to get that done. But yeah, on the very, I don't know how many layers I'm going to put on this, but on the very, very top, I'm going to leave open for growing trees. Yeah, it's coming along. You can now start to see the idea. It's looking like something now. And that's cool. That's cool. Alright, I better get to work. Oh. Lag! Stop lag. Because I need diorite. I've just gotta get me some more diorite. Haters gonna hate, I love my diorite. Oh? Oh no. That's where the lab blew up. Okay, I call it a lab, but... That's where my diorite is. See all the diorite? I need that. But do I even want to get close? Yeah, I'm gonna go get something else first. Geiger counter. Totally a Geiger counter. That looks really nasty. I need a Geiger counter. Oh boy. Yeah, see? Totally a Geiger counter. It's already not doing well. It's spinning like crazy. I haven't even gotten close to this thing yet. How close do I dare to get? Yeah, it's off the readings. This is not good. Then again, I mean, I've already been exposed. How much more is this really going to hurt? Okay, squishy on the top. Hard on the sides. Yeah, I'm already feeling the radiation. Okay, it's time to go. I already look bad enough. Get me out of here! Get me out! Get me out! Get me out of here! Alright, I'm gonna have to create a barrier. This is not looking good. I need equipment. Alright, so the key to these two gauges is the further to the right that the levers go, or the gauge handle goes, the higher the level. So you can see inside the containment, still pretty high. Outside the containment is much lower. It's actually much lower than it was earlier. And here is the containment. Now, inside, like right inside, I won't go any further because I don't have my suit on me. But we got showers and stuff like that that will help take the radiation and stuff off after I come over there. Oh, come on. It works much better when nobody's watching. And then inside the containment, as you can see, I have the growth. And not a moment too soon because it's starting to really fill up inside. It's even, I don't know if you can really see it. Yeah, it's going up into that tall area here. Now, I have actually used almost all of my concrete on this, so I have to do some serious gravel and sand mining. And yeah, I've noticed that there's some different growth in there. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But yeah, the outside radiation levels have gone down. I don't really have a baseline for inside the containment. But hopefully this will keep me from getting into too much trouble with the outside world and the UN and people like that. You know, and the last thing I need is the entire world breathing down my throat. What are you doing over here, Brunies girl? Are you trying to set the world on fire, Brunies girl? I'm not trying to. I mean, if I do by accident, is that totally my fault? It's an accident, come on! But yeah, this is the containment. The growth is getting bigger. We will see what it does. We will see what it does. And, from the little bit of testing I've done so far, I've got to make a testing room. But from the little bit of testing I've done so far, it's fungal in nature. I probably should not have tossed that red mushroom in there when it went boom. Probably should not have. But yeah, we've got the start to this going. Hopefully I have it more perfectly contained. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see. We'll just have to see what happens. I've got no idea what this thing is going to do. But, you know, we'll keep an eye on it. Definitely interesting. To say the least. But, what's on my list of stuff to do? Yeah, I gotta go start on the sheep floor. I need some textiles. That, and I need to, I need to shovel gravel and stuff. Where's my way up? Radiation's getting to my brain. I don't remember where my elevator water source is. Here it is. I gotta make a better way up and down. I will, eventually. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm gonna wrestle my way up here and not waste your time. And there we go. The first few psychedelic sheep. Eventually I'm going to have them semi-equally distributed between these 3 pens. I'm terrible with dispensers and droppers, so it's going to be a bit before I try to make an automatic wool farm. But it's working. Now the only way to actually get in here currently is those scaffolding right there. Eventually it's going to go up into there's going to be elevators going up into the 3rd floor, which will have a straight path into the 3rd floor of the crafting building. Because of the setup, it will not be accessible from the 1st floor, but that's kind of one thing I really like about this space, is that it's going to be more of a maze. You know, keep my memory sharp, that's for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and go check in on the containment zone. See what's going on down in there. Grab my gear real quick. And there we go. I still have not put any type of stairway or anything like that in here. So launching yourself off is still the only way to get down here. Oh, look at this. The radiation levels have gone down both inside and outside. Well, that's interesting. Oh, what's that? Huh. There's light emitting from it. And it's got a lot more fungal growth. Interesting. Wait, what's that up in there? A bacterium light. Or fungal light at this point. Doesn't matter, it's pretty. But that's exactly what I wanted. That's what I bought the whole chemistry set for. I did it. I may have irradiated myself, but I did it. Huh. Oh, we're going to have to take advantage of that.